Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an exclusive, in-depth special report that is bound to send shockwaves through the world of post-apocalyptic television. Tonight, we bring you breaking news that will leave you breathless and hungry for every morsel of detail. The hit HBO series The Last of Us is set to expand its already mesmerizing universe in its upcoming second season by bringing to life a character whose name was once only whispered in the shadows of the video game world. Yes, you heard that right, Eugene, a character mentioned in The Last of Us Part 2 as one of the rare souls who managed to escape the clutches of death by natural causes in a ruthless, crumbling world, is about to step off the page and onto our screens, portrayed by none other than the legendary Joe Pantoliano. For fans who have been clinging to every fragment of lore and for newcomers eager to dive into this post-apocalyptic odyssey, this announcement is nothing short of a seismic shift, a moment that promises to unravel new layers of narrative, character depth, and emotional complexity. In tonight's report, we're going to peel back every curtain, analyze every detail, and explore the far-reaching implications of this casting coup in a style that is as sensational as it is comprehensive. So, buckle up as we embark on a journey through devastation, hope, and a reinvention of storytelling that only The Last of Us can deliver. It all begins with the revelation that, as the world struggles to rebuild in the aftermath of a catastrophic outbreak, familiar names and faces are set to re-emerge from the depths of our collective memory. In Season 2 of The Last of Us, the creative team has decided that it's time to give us more than just the battle-worn heroes we already know. They're expanding the horizon, both literally and figuratively, by introducing Eugene as a fully fleshed-out character. This bold narrative choice transforms what was once a fleeting mention in the video game into a vital piece of the puzzle that holds together the intricate relationship between our beloved characters, Joel and Ellie. The decision to bring Eugene into the fold wasn't made on a whim. It was conceived by none other than co-showrunner Craig Mazin, whose visionary approach to adapting this beloved franchise for television has already turned heads and set social media abuzz. And if that isn't enough, the idea found resounding approval from Neil Druckmann, the creative force behind the original game, whose infectious enthusiasm for innovative storytelling shines through in every word he speaks. "I get excited when I see these opportunities," Druckmann recently told Variety, adding, "I'm like, oh, I don't know Eugene that well." The story we told, in the game, was somewhat superficial. The way this character comes in really gets to the heart of Joel and Ellie and their relationship. With those words, the stage is set for a dramatic reimagining that promises to intertwine Eugene's narrative with the emotional core of the series in ways that fans never expected. Imagine a world where the remnants of civilization cling to survival amidst ruins and desolation, where every human interaction is laden with the weight of loss, regret, and the desperate spark of hope. The Last of Us has always excelled at capturing that raw, unfiltered emotion, presenting a universe that is as brutal as it is beautifully human. Now, with the introduction of Eugene as a central figure, the series takes a daring leap into uncharted territory. Eugene, as described in the lore of The Last of Us Part 2, is a man who defied the odds, a rare individual who died of natural causes at the venerable age of 73 in a world where violence, infection, and despair are the norm. His existence, once merely a footnote in the game's narrative, now promises to be a linchpin in Season 2's exploration of survival, morality, and the intricate tapestry of human relationships in a post-apocalyptic society. In a realm where most have succumbed to the relentless brutality of the New World Order, Eugene's survival against all odds is nothing short of a miracle, and his story is poised to resonate deeply with viewers who have long craved a glimpse into the lives of those who have managed to hold on to a semblance of normalcy amidst chaos. Joe Pantoliano, a veteran actor whose career is as storied as the roles he has inhabited, has been cast to breathe life into Eugene. Known for his ability to effortlessly toggle between charm, menace, and vulnerability, Pantoliano is the perfect choice to embody a character whose backstory is shrouded in mystery and whose very survival in a devastated landscape speaks volumes about the resilience of the human spirit. As a patrolman in the tight-knit community of Jackson, Wyoming, a bastion of relative stability where Joel, Pedro Pascal, and Ellie, Bella Ramsey, have found a temporary refuge, Eugene's character will add a crucial layer of complexity to the series. His presence is expected to challenge the protagonists, forcing them to confront not only the external threats of the post-apocalyptic world but also the internal demons that have long haunted their journey. For decades, Joe Pantoliano has captivated audiences with his distinctive blend of gravitas and unpredictability. Whether he's playing a cunning con artist, a menacing villain, or a charismatic mentor, Pantoliano has always brought an undeniable intensity to every role. Now, as he steps into the role of Eugene, he carries with him the weight of expectation from fans and critics alike. His casting is not merely a nod to his illustrious career, it's a statement, a declaration that The Last of Us is not afraid to take risks and elevate its narrative by entrusting its legacy to actors who have mastered the art of nuanced performance. Pantoliano's Eugene will serve as a bridge between the old world and the new, a living testament to the possibility of grace under pressure and the enduring power of the human heart. In a community that is still reeling from the devastation of the outbreak, Eugene's role as a patrolman is both symbolic and practical. He represents the last vestiges of order in the hope that, even in the face of overwhelming adversity, humanity can find a way to rebuild, reform, and ultimately, redeem itself. His character's backstory, hinted at by his age and his natural death, opens up a treasure trove of narrative possibilities exploring themes of aging, legacy, and the delicate balance between survival and quality of life in a world that has lost all semblance of normalcy. In the ever-evolving landscape of television adaptations, few shows have managed to capture the essence of their source material as faithfully and as boldly as The Last of Us. At the helm of this ambitious project is Craig Mazin, whose visionary approach to adaptation has redefined what it means to bring a video game to life on the small screen. With Season 2, Mazin is taking that commitment to the next level by expanding the universe in ways that honor the original narrative while daring to venture into unexplored territory. The decision to bring Eugene into the spotlight has sparked a flurry of reactions across fan communities and critical circles. For longtime devotees of the franchise, Eugene's expanded role is a welcome development and opportunity to revisit a character who, until now, had only been hinted at in the lore of the game. His story promises to add a new dimension to the intricate web of relationships that define The Last of Us, offering fresh insights into the themes of mortality, legacy, and the enduring nature of hope. Critics are equally intrigued by the potential implications of Eugene's character arc. His natural death at the age of 73, as mentioned in the game, stands in stark contrast to the violent, unpredictable nature of the world around him. It raises profound questions about the nature of aging, the possibility of normalcy in an abnormal world, and the very essence of what it means to live and die on one's own terms. As Eugene becomes more fully realized in the television adaptation, audiences can expect a narrative that is as intellectually stimulating as it is emotionally charged, a story that challenges us to reconsider our preconceptions about survival and the human condition. The casting of Joe Pantoliano further amplifies these discussions. Known for his ability to imbue his characters with a sense of authenticity and gravitas, Pantoliano's Eugene is expected to be a tour de force, a performance that will likely redefine how we view resilience in a post-apocalyptic setting. His nuanced portrayal promises to capture the contradictions inherent in a man who has lived through the worst that humanity has to offer, yet who continues to embody the possibility of redemption and renewal. For fans, this is not just a new chapter in the saga of The Last of Us, it is a deeply personal invitation to engage with a narrative that is as timeless as it is timely. As we peel back the layers of this groundbreaking season, it's important to recognize the incredible effort and creativity that go into bringing such a complex narrative to life. The production team behind The Last of Us has consistently pushed the boundaries of what is possible on television, blending cutting-edge visual effects, meticulous set design, and a profound understanding of storytelling to create a world that feels both hyperreal and achingly human. In the case of Season 2, the decision to develop Eugene into a central character is reflective of a broader commitment to narrative depth and character evolution. Behind the scenes, directors, writers, and set designers have been hard at work crafting scenes that not only capture the bleak reality of a world in ruins but also celebrate the small, beautiful moments of humanity that persist even in the darkest times. Every frame, every line of dialogue, and every carefully chosen prop is designed to evoke an emotional response, a visceral reminder that, despite the horrors of the new world, there remains a spark of life that refuses to be extinguished. Interviews with the creative team reveal a shared excitement about the challenges and opportunities presented by adapting such a beloved franchise. Craig Mazin, in particular, has been candid about the creative risks involved. "We're not just retelling a story, we're reinventing it," Mazin remarked in a recent interview. "We have the chance to delve deeper into the characters, to explore their fears, their hopes, and the complex interplay of their relationships in a way that the game only hinted at." This sentiment is echoed by Neil Druckmann, whose passion for storytelling has been a driving force behind the adaptation. His enthusiasm is infectious, and his willingness to embrace change and reinterpretation serves as a guiding light for the entire project. In today's interconnected world, the announcement of such a transformative casting decision sends ripples across the vast expanse of the internet. Fans of The Last of Us have taken to social media, online forums, and fan sites in a flurry of excitement, dissecting every detail of the news and speculating about what Eugene's expanded role might mean for the future of the series. Hashtags, memes, and countless fan theories are flooding platforms, creating a digital tapestry of anticipation that is as vibrant as it is overwhelming. For many, the promise of seeing Joe Pantoliano's Eugene is a dream come true, a chance to witness a character they had only ever imagined come to life with stunning clarity and depth. The discussions are not limited to casual chatter, they are full-blown analyses that delve into the lore of the game, the intricacies of the narrative, and the potential implications for the relationships between Joel, Ellie, and the new characters who are set to join the cast. The excitement is palpable, and it is clear that this casting decision is more than just a piece of news, it is a cultural moment that will be remembered and debated for years to come. Critics and enthusiasts alike are abuzz with predictions. Some speculate that Eugene's presence could introduce new conflicts or alliances within the community of Jackson, while others see his character as a potential catalyst for personal transformation for both the protagonists and the society they inhabit. Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain: the addition of Eugene promises to elevate the narrative of The Last of Us to new heights, infusing it with fresh energy and a renewed sense of purpose. As we bring tonight's sensational report to a close, let us take a moment to reflect on the monumental impact of this latest announcement. The decision to bring Eugene to life through the incomparable talent of Joe Pantoliano is not merely a casting update, it is a revolution in storytelling. It is an audacious declaration that The Last of Us is ready to transcend its origins and become something far greater than the sum of its parts. From the creative brilliance of Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann to the raw, unfiltered energy of a world in ruins, every element of this project is designed to challenge, provoke, and ultimately, inspire. Eugene's character is a beacon of hope, a living reminder that even in the bleakest of circumstances, there is room for reinvention, redemption, and the enduring power of human resilience. In a landscape where the boundaries between video games and television are increasingly blurred, The Last of Us stands as a shining example of what can be achieved when visionary storytelling meets uncompromising artistic ambition. As viewers, we are not simply passive spectators, we are active participants in a narrative that is as thrilling as it is heartbreaking, as terrifying as it is beautiful. And with the promise of Eugene's story unfolding on our screens, we are invited to witness a transformation that is nothing short of extraordinary. Thank you for joining us on this in-depth exploration of the groundbreaking developments in Season 2 of The Last of Us. Stay tuned as we continue to follow every twist and turn of this epic saga, bringing you the latest updates, insider insights, and exclusive interviews that shed light on the creative process behind one of the most compelling narratives of our time. This is your host, signing off with a reminder that in a world filled with darkness, the light of storytelling can ignite hope, and that sometimes, the most unexpected characters are the ones who change everything.